Welcome to another video. Just another quick little sketching video. All these are from my imagination, so they're not going to be totally fabulous. This is actually from a little story of mine, and I didn't get the angle I wanted because I wasn't trying to be cinematic. I was just going to scribble it, and I usually do really basic stuff, unless I'm actually planning on doing some sort of page, which is a wonderful segue into today is the first day that the comic is posting pages again every Tuesday, and though I'm not making promises about how much I'm going to get done or when the next part of the chapter will come out or anything crazy like that, even though I will try to keep people posted on it, and I'm still updating the Patreon to, well, basically just journal it out still. It is going to be posting all the way until March 17th, I believe, if I'm correct. So every Tuesday. So, yeah. Hopefully that works out. We don't have like a huge viewership or anything. I'm mostly just doing it because I want to finish it. I want to actually get it done. I promised my sister I'd do it a long time. It's based off of one of her stories. I feel like I could have done a better, more compelling job if I'd taken better care with my time and things in the preliminary stages, but here we are now, and one day when I finish it, I will go back and fix the other half that embarrasses me and hurts my soul. So, yeah, if you want to read it, the description always has the link. It's just the comic thing. It's on Tapastic, and it's free, so, you know, read it if you want to. I will say the pages look slightly blurry. No matter how hard I try or how much research I've done, I've never been able to fix that fact, so it is a little bit blurry, and it's my plan when it's finished and I'm doing a better job with the beginning pages to actually go onto the Gumroad and put all of the high quality files up and maybe some extra stuff, because the original plan for it was in between chapters we were going to have little blips of history, little short comics that had more to do with the guys and how they became friends and what's kind of gone on in their lives, and some little funny things, and, you know, some that, I don't know, gives you better insight on who they are. So, yeah, and I never had time to do that because of how I really dropped the ball in the beginning, which really disappointed me. So I think one day when that happens and the fixing of it, the big project of fixing it and getting it ready, like Gumroad ready, I'm hoping I can, you know, fit in some of those comics, even if they're not the type of, I don't even want to say quality. Thinking of the beginning page, just know if you read the beginning half, it is pretty rough. It's not nice. Sometimes Lath, one of the characters, looks like he has a receding hairline. He's not that old, and I'm not judging receding hairlines. I'm just saying he does not look on model. There's a lot of times where they just don't look right, and that is a confidence issue, baby boy. It will mess up all of the things for me. So when I'm having those problems, I mess things up, and it's really hard to get back to a point where I can work from a better place and do a better job. Not believing in yourself is bad. It does not pay, okay? So it's not just skill that you need a little bit of self-belief. It's painful to hear, but very true. So anyway, yeah, that page is out. It's been a really long time. It's been such a long time. I know this video doesn't really need to be about the comic, but it does feel so good to have made something about it. I'm struggling a little bit now just because things are getting busy here and there, and it's a lot, but it's going to become more of a lot as the year goes on, and I'm not looking forward to it. With how the year started and everything, I'm still dealing with all of that. It's not great. So I'm just gonna try, and I'm not gonna say optimistic, 'cause I'm not an optimistic person, but I'm going to try to do the best that I can to keep going on the comic, because I do not want it to fall behind. And even if it does little small breaks here and there just so I can catch up on things. I just don't want to leave it for anywhere near as long as I have, which is, what, 3.5 years or something? Ugh. Horrible to think about. Horrible. I was consistent for many, many years, starting, I should say technically 2017, 2018, because I worked on Vinya the Voice of Trees pretty consistently way before it got posted. We were pretty much finished with it by the time we posted it, and at that time my sister was doing all the character flats and putting in the dialogue and everything. So I definitely had a lot of help with that. And that was the first little foray into comics, and we got right into the color comic thereafter. It's actually called Chroma War, The Color Thief, by the way. I always call it the color comic. I'm horrible about that. The one with Dr. Stavi and Kraula, I always call the Smile comic too, so I'm just shortening it. It's got its own project code name or something. This year, I just was thinking about how funny it is whenever you're watching something and they have the two characters on a bunk bed and someone hangs over the edge and talks to them. When I was younger, I have a lot of siblings. So I have always shared a bedroom with one of my sisters. I have 3 older sisters, 1 older brother, he's older than all of us, and I have 2 younger brothers. Not to mention that our youngest cousins were here pretty much every day. We babysat every single day for many, many, many years. I think nearly 10 years of my life. So, we've all kind of shared rooms except for mostly the guys in the house, to be honest. So when I was younger, we had bunk beds, and I was bottom bunk because 1, I'm afraid of heights, and 2, I don't sleep, so it's just not good for me to be on the top making a bunch of noise. And I used to get down and walk a lot, so yeah. I would actually go to my mom's room occasionally, and this is off topic, but I'd just ask her if I could go outside. I didn't walk around a whole bunch, I'd kind of stay on our front porch, but I like being outside at night and feeling the cool air, especially when I could not sleep. So yeah, it just would not have worked for me to be on the top bunk. So, yeah, my sister and I had bunk beds for many years, actually. Until we moved, different house, same property. So, yeah. And there is not too much more into this video. I guess there's, 4-ish minutes left. But, yeah, I'm very excited about the comic. And, this part right here, I didn't draw Rust specifically, but I was just drawing a character in place of him. I actually really would love to draw this scene. There's like a big medical bathtub, big metal. If you've ever been in the hospital or been with kids who had horrible high fevers when they were younger, I had a cousin, not the ones that stayed with us, but I had a cousin, and they had really bad fevers. I'm pretty sure that's one reason why their hearing isn't super good anymore. I think it caused them some deafness. Maybe they were born with that, though. I can't remember. It's been a really long time. Anyway, they would have to go and get ice baths and stuff in the hospital to bring their fevers down pretty often, and so that does play a part in Rust's story. And yeah, there is a part where that's happening for him. But the water kind of like plays in between this like world jumping moment in the story. It's all written, that whole part's written. I just would love to draw it. I really would, because it kind of like transfers over to this older building and grit, and things are just flung everywhere, and there's old drapes, and yeah, anyway. So, anyway, if anyone would like to read that, I would really appreciate it. If you have an account on there, the likes are really nice, and I see them. I'm always checking things like that, so I appreciate it. But if it's also not your cup of tea, I totally get it too. So, don't worry about it. No pressure. No pressure. I did actually draw in my sketchbook. I drew a little demon girl. She is just in kind of a knelt pose, a kneeling pose, and she's holding a little puff of magic, and I only sketched it, and I thought maybe I could actually film myself finishing that one of these days if I would just get some time to do it between all the stuff I'm doing and the comic, and also just being tired, which, yeah, I mean, insomnia's insomnia. You gotta roll with it. It's rough sometimes, though. And I've got blisters on my heels for days. I have been trying to exercise, but I don't know why I'm blistering so bad, and I haven't blistered like that in so long. Probably I need to get my new orthotics, which I probably should call about today, and do not want to. There's some key information for you. Yes. But the good news is my sister's making some special coffee right now, so here soon, when this is finished, before I even edit it, I'm gonna go have some special coffee. So, yeah. Let me know if there's something you guys want me to draw. If you want to see another figure drawing video. If you'd rather see something traditional. If you really ask for it, I will try very hard to make something. I'll even try to do a figure drawing traditionally. Even if it can't have sound because it's loud. I'll use my new clamp-on tripod and try to make that happen. Because I know it's just a lot of me doing the same thing. Anyway, that's the end of the video. Thanks so much for watching. Really appreciate it. Let me know what you thought. Have a good day or night. And bye.